seems like an incredibly sad accident at the end of the day. And so we're gonna keep doing our part to do what we can to locate this child.
Breaking news, Rochester police confirm a 5-year-old boy fell into the Genesee River earlier today, where the investigation stands now as hours-long searches continue. Plus, returning for the 89th time, Honor Flight brings home more veterans from a very special trip to Washington, D.C. That and more coming up.
Live from the WROC studios, this is breaking news from News 8.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for News 8 at 11. I'm Gio Battaglia. That breaking news, a tragic scene in downtown Rochester today as first responders spent more than 4 hours attempting to locate a young boy who fell into the Genesee River. Ryan Hermanette heard from RPD's captain on scene just a few hours ago and has more on how this happened and their ongoing search. All right, Ryan, thank you for that report. For more details as this breaking story develops, head to rochesterfirst.com. All right, switching gears now, we're going to take a look at the forecast. Although the weather on this first day of June has been less than ideal, more summer-like temperatures are on the way. That's according to meteorologist Leanne Beyer. She has the latest outlook for the rest of this week. Hi, Leanne.
Hi, Gio. Before we even take an outlook as to something's back to you.
All I heard was gorgeous. Thank you, Leanne, for a live look of the forecast. Any time of day, download that News 8 app right to your smartphone for free. And happening today in our community, veterans were welcomed home at the Rochester International Airport, returning from Honor Flight's 89th mission. Honor Flight is free and designed to give every veteran the chance to visit Washington, D.C. and spend a day at our nation's memorial sites. The program has been operating since 2008, flying more than 4,000 veterans.
The creator of the program, just phenomenal, especially if you look at 89 flights out of Rochester, 50 per flight. And I don't have my calculator, so I can't figure out, but quite a few thousand people.
And this was the second flight of 2025, and organizers say 4 more flights will happen later this year. Looking ahead to tomorrow, the city of Rochester says road resurfacing will affect traffic patterns on State Street between Maury Silver Way and Lyle Avenue. Work begins tomorrow and is expected to end Friday, June 6th. Officials say street parking will not be allowed within the work zone, and drivers are urged to follow all posted detours and find an alternate route if possible. Coming up next, hear from local farmers about this year's strawberry season and challenges they're facing with this year's unusual weather trends. And still ahead on News 8 at 11, President Trump has Republicans under scrutiny, saying they'll face consequences if they don't back his big, beautiful bill. We have the latest from the White House.
You're watching News 8 on WROC.
Welcome back. Today is June 1st, and many folks in Western New York are looking forward to the return of strawberry season. But as local farmers say, it's been a little bit of a challenge getting the fruit ready this year. After talking with the team at Chase Farms in Fairport earlier today, they say this constant rain is what's been causing some roadblocks. And berry picking season starts up in about a week. They say due to the wet spring we've all experienced in Western New York, there have been few opportunities to get out in the fields and tend to the strawberry crops. Adding they wanted to plant more crops this year, but haven't been able to. On the bright side, however, the Chase family says it's been a good year for the strawberries, which are growing since the berries thrive in cooler weather.
Once the berries are ready, we have to be able to harvest them. So if we're looking at constant rain and weather that people don't want to come out, or we're not even able to get our crew out because it's that rainy, it'll be difficult.
What I'm hoping is that these rain showers move out of here and we get into more summer-like weather.
The team says they've been treating the berries they pick at night since it's usually the perfect time in accordance with the weather. They say the farm will likely be open during any foreseeable light rain showers, but hopefully the downpours will hold off until the season comes to an end.
You're watching News 8 on WROC.
Welcome back. This week, the Senate returns to begin its review of President Trump's big, beautiful bill. CBS's Tareen Small is at the White House.